Hello and welcome to Frontier Open Bell. It's the 24th of December. I am Bosin Amafaye, and we thank you very much for joining us on this final episode of the show for the year 2021. Of course, the Nigerian market nosedived yesterday 0.03% as with the shares of MTN Nigeria, which is the largest telco, suffered a 1.04% decline. The shares of BRVM, the composite index fell 0.01, but a bit of some of the profit taken ahead of the Christmas holiday weekend. They have the EGX, which is the Egyptian stock market, booking 1.07% strong finishing line, with 2% stronger finishing line also for the Nairobi market. That's the Nairobi Securities Exchange. Then, of course, the GSE also finished in the green, 0.64%. Quite some green shoots we saw across Southern Africa and East African markets on Thursday. It's a Friday today, so let's kick off with the East African market, where the news came in through that the Nairobi Securities Exchange has joined the United Nations Sustainable Stock Exchanges Global Initiative. And that's a testimony to what the Nairobi Securities Exchange has been able to achieve since it becomes a demutualized exchange. Then the Kenya SSS dropped the plans to nationalize the struggling Kenya Airways. The whole idea during the pandemic last year was to nationalize the struggling airline, but now the airline, which is listed on Nairobi and a few other exchanges within the East African community, will no longer be nationalized. It's returning back into operation strongly in the area of cargo exports out of the continent. Then Rwanda and the OCP, which is this Moroccan fertilizer giant, have put a deal together that will see the conclusion of the construction of a fertilizer plant in Rwanda by the year 2022. OCP is in a similar arrangement with the Nigerian government for a multi-million-dollar facility. And Kenya is looking to ease agri-export ban to Uganda after talks are ongoing. The East African business community has asked Kenya and Uganda to sit down to use the bilateral means to resolve the existing non-tariff barriers issues or customs issues between the two neighbors. That's some good news as we move into 2022. And then, of course, here in West Africa, the news came in through yesterday that Atlas Mara and other majority shareholders in Union Bank, which is Nigeria's second oldest bank, are now selling off 89.39% of their equity, the entire equity stake, to a much younger unlisted commercial lender, Titan Trust Bank Limited. Titan Trust Bank was floated in October 2019, just about a 2-year-old commercial bank. Now, the aggressiveness of this bank with its investors, they've now been able to pick up this chunk, nearly 90% of its shares. So the Nigerian Exchange Limited and the SEC have been informed of this transaction, and we'll hear more of this in the days ahead and into the new year. What becomes of Nigeria's second oldest commercial bank, Union Bank, and one of the largest bank by assets in Nigeria? Then the VFD Group has seen a 7.45 million ordinary shares trading on NESD over the counter. The announcement came from the exchange on Thursday. That added to the market capitalization of the NESD, is trading at 556 naira on the over-the-counter market. Then DLM Capital, one of the investment banking and securities firm, has floated 1.24 billion naira commercial paper on FMDQ Securities Exchange. Part of these deals are coming through as we're wrapping up the year 2021. Then the Islamic Development Bank has okayed Nigeria-Morocco feed $90 million gas pipeline design. Nigeria with Morocco is working together to build this gas pipeline, which President Muhammadu Buhari's administration is very keen about. Now it's about $90 million US. Both countries will co-fund that particular project. Now the Islamic Development Bank is part of that project and has approved the design of this gas pipeline that will go all the way, a major economic relation between Nigeria and Morocco in North Africa. In the meantime, Ghana's National Road Safety Agency has asked everyone to avoid road merrymaking during the Yuletide period, or what you call the Christmas into the New Year period. Let's check in very quickly with the Southern African market, where the Omicron variant is still an issue to contend with, but South Africans are moving on to the end of the year. One news, however, was that about 10.3 million tons of food have been wasted despite extreme poverty in South Africa, the continent's most advanced economy. In Zimbabwe, mobile telcos are reporting revenue that were up 15.8% to about $19.5 billion in the third quarter, ended the month of September. And the independent director, Mr. Pichana, who was removed by ABSA from the board, has now gone to court and is asking the court to ask ABSA to reinstate him or give him what you call adequate compensation for his removal from the board of directors. In Zambia, the minister in charge of mines and energy says Vedanta Resources is not returning anytime soon to Konkola copper mines. He is assuring all stakeholders and creditors that this company, which is going through bankruptcy and liquidation process, will not be returning to the mines until all the existing issues with creditors are resolved. Okay, let's finish off this morning at North Africa, where Egypt's central bank yesterday sold about 18 billion Egyptian pounds in treasury bills as part of the winding down of the year. Then the cooperation in terms of investment between the Arab Development Bank and Egypt is now at about $1 billion. And Egypt is exporting its medical services or medical industries. Exports of that sector is about 800 or 600 million US dollars for the year 2021. That news also came through the week. While Egypt's new fuel complex, which has been constructed, is expected to produce about 600,000 or 800,000 tons of gasoline every year. And that's how we wrap it up this Friday on today's edition of Frontier Opening Bell. I am Bosin Omofayu. We thank you very much for being with us throughout the year 2021. And of course, we ask you to go on our website, www.frontierafricareports.com, to see some of our content in text and video and audio as well. And please remember to subscribe to our YouTube at Frontier Africa Reports. You can watch this show and other shows on that particular platform. Remember to also follow us on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram as well. We wish you all the best, and we thank you for being part of Frontier Africa Reports for the year 2021. We'll return to you bright and early in the new year 2022. Bye for now, everyone, and have a great holiday.